Turning out to be a very productive day. To God be the glory. What up, YouTube? My name is Riz Ill, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel as I speak in this very calm and soothing voice. Today, we're going to be reacting to another Sam Kinison, and this one is apparently, I think it's his Letterman debut. And it says, or it's more specifically titled, Sam Kinison is a Sucker for Love on the Letterman Show. I'm wondering whether it'll be like the Rodney Dangerfield one, where like Rodney Dangerfield let him do his set, and then he came after he finished his set. He went to speak to Rodney Dangerfield. You know, he sat on the couch, and then Rodney Dangerfield, all he did after that wasn't even like interview him. It was more of like setting him up so he can say all of his jokes. You know, it was like almost like it was rehearsed or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it wasn't rehearsed. If it was on the fly, if Rodney Dangerfield did that on the fly, then it was fire. It was fire. I'm thinking whether I confused the host of that show with Rodney Dangerfield. I hope I didn't, and if I have, I'm sorry. But hey, not to waste any more of your time, here's me doing the reaction and commentary thereafter of Sam Kinison is a Sucker for Love. Let's get to it.
Okay, well, we're in for something now, folks. My next guest is making his network television debut tonight, and we believe it's long overdue. He is one of the strangest and most original comedians working today. Brace yourselves. I'm not kidding. Please welcome Sam Kinison.
There's still time to call the church and call all this off. I know a lot of you come here, you watch TV, you wait every night for somebody to come on here and give you an answer for your lives, waiting for someone that'll come and say, hey, this is it. I don't have to settle for defeat anymore. I can rise up out of my routine. I can get a hold of myself. I don't have to lose. I can win. There's something inside me that's not going to let me go down anymore. But I'm not the guy. No, I don't have any answers for you. But I can tell you about one thing. Oh, yeah, you think you're safe, huh? You people over here, you think you're safe? Do you think you're safe? What's your name? Lou? Lou, you ever been married? You do me a favor? If you ever think you want to get married, if you ever think you've met the right woman, you want to settle down, you want to get a house, you want to get a car, maybe raise a family, do me a favor, will you, Lou? Remember this face. Because it's the face of hell, Lou. It'll be your face every day. Have you ever married? Are you married? What's your name? Bill? Tell him. Show him the face. Show it to him! Say it! Say it! Look at it! Just wanted you to know it's just not me, all right? I'm trying to help here. I'm trying to do a good thing. I was married for 2 years. My life was so boring, I actually worried about my yard. The rest of my friends had goals, careers, visions. They were doing things with their lives. I was out there looking for crabgrass, weeds and stuff, going, I have a responsibility to the neighborhood. There's a weed here. And then if that doesn't happen, you have kids. Have you seen those guys? Those guys in the malls with the strollers, have you seen them? With that look on their face like they envy the dead. So... Somebody shoot me! This isn't a mall, I'm in hell! I buy it every time, though, I swear I do. I buy it every time. I love women. I can't help it. I buy it every time. Love comes to me and goes, come on. Come on. Yes, this is love. Yeah, come on. Trust it. I know you've been in love before. This is love. I wouldn't lie to you 8 times in a row. Come on. Come on, open the door. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, you lied to me again! I keep going for that same kind of love, too, man. That Van Gogh kind of love, where you walk in, you go, hey, you hurt me so much, I don't even know what pain is!
Oh, yeah.
Is that pain? Because I don't know anymore! I know half America right now is going, what are we watching? What kind of comedy is this? Is this the man that was prophesied to come out of the sea and control the cities? No. No, I'm not him. I'm just a comic with some weird fashion choices, but a lot of you don't trust that. That's up to you. Read your Bibles, your New Testaments, your Torahs, your Korahs, whatever you think will protect you. You're not safe. But I'm trying to help. I do the best I can, folks. I swear I do. I do the best I can. Like this world hunger thing, I'm really involved with it. I'm just like you. I see the same commercials as little kids out there, hungry. I watch this on TV and I'm home. I'm going, God, how sad. How cruel. Because I know the film crew could give this kid a sandwich. Come on, there's a director 5 feet away going, don't feed him yet! It doesn't work unless he gets enough hungry. Get that sandwich out of here! Okay, Haji, back in the mud hole, all right? We're losing daylight. We are losing daylight. It's true. But I'm not trying to make fun of world hunger. If you want to do something about world hunger, I think I have an answer. I think a lot of people are adopting this attitude. You want to do something about world hunger? Stop sending them food. I mean, it's network television. I'll be the first. Look right here. Zoom in. Stop sending them food, all right? Don't send them any more food. You want to help these people? Send them U-Hauls. Send them boxes, some luggage. Send them a guy out there that goes, hey, hey, we just drove 750 miles across the desert with your food, and it occurred to us that there wouldn't be world hunger if you people would live where the food is! You live in a desert! You understand that you live in a desert? Nothing grows there! Nothing's gonna grow
Kinison. Ah! Shoot me! Ah! My next guest for 16.
Okay, I think that was the end of it. He's about to announce the next guest. I thought he was gonna interview him. It's wait, before I say anything else, he basically did his set from I think Rodney Dangerfield introduced him on like a comedy show from the set that I reacted to last time, and then he talked about all of these topics, and I've already commented on them, so I can't comment on much, in terms of world hunger and in terms of marriage and all of that, because I've already commented on it. But in terms of everything else, he's an interesting looking dude, bro. Who else thinks like this guy looks like the Penguin from the old Batman movie? He's not necessarily like morbidly fat. He's just like hunched over with the way his hairstyle is and his like facial structure and everything. He does look like the Penguin from that old Batman movie. I don't really like those old Batman movies. I like them more of like the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. I feel those ones are more wholesome, and the other ones were more like I feel like the old Batman movies were goofy, to say the least. But in terms of wait, one of the other things I found funny in terms of the set was he made the other guy screaming in his face and show him the hells of marriage, while I think this guy was sitting next to a woman and that woman was with him. Who knows? I don't know whether that woman was really with him or she was with someone else. But it would have been like, even like it sort of like makes it even funnier if that's his girlfriend, and it's like they are all basically telling him this is what awaits you when you marry her, the frustration of of being stuck with one person for the rest of your life, and like you're not there. No, I'm about to re-comment about like things I said before. Basically, you're stuck with one person for the rest of your life, and a lot of the time, not a lot of the time, I don't know marriage. What do I know? But sometimes, let's just say sometimes, let's give it a benefit of a doubt. You're not as in sync and as compatible as you thought you were when you first saw each other and fell in love, and maybe were physically attracted to each other, or whatever it is that made your marriage come to fruition as it has. So that would have been very interesting. It's like, oh, this is what awaits you. You know, this is hell. And in terms of even like the things where he's commenting about the guys who walk around with strollers with kids, and they look like the world has ended. Basically, I'll say this. A commentary on that. I've never seen the rich people look like they're going through hell when they're running around, not running around, when they're walking around the mall with their kids, and then their kids are running around them and they're not even in strollers or whatever, and their kids are just like raising hell, having a good time. It's like, I feel like with them it's like they have obviously they have extra help with like nannies and everything, so they're not really as stressed out as parents who have to engage with their children on a constant basis. You literally have to train an entire human being to acclimate to the norms of like human society, like some of the things that we hold back from doing as humans, because now as adults we've been trained that or you've basically, like, even you every single one of you who's watching this, you have this sort of like rule book in your head of like, don't do this, don't do that yet, or whatever. You know, you have impulse control. Some of us have better impulse control than others. Kids don't have that, and you have to like train this entire like empty human being. It's like full of like space to, in order to like program this human being or like teach them whatever you want to teach them, and they don't know these norms yet. And it's very hard to do that on a constant basis while dealing with the pressures of being an adult in society, in human civilization in general, and living your life. It's like your life is almost not yours, and you have to deal with sort of the frustrations of everything, on top of the fact that you're dealing with this adult shit. So it can be hell. But if you're like, I see a lot of people give the Kardashians flack. If you're a Kardashian, you can be that chilled about your children and everything, because like you have five nannies, and like I know a lot of people like hate on them. I've seen some comments whenever they've popped up here and there, and I was very interested in those comments. And people are like, oh, you don't raise your kids, you know, yay Kanye West, he's saying you must be like 100%, like 24 hours be involved with your kids. It's like, you just saying that to them to like shame them. Honestly speaking, in my opinion, they're just saying that to them to shame them, and they're rallying behind something that just hates on them, instead of seeing the reality of things. Because the reality of things is like, one, parents like Kanye West, they're not like 100% there for their kids 24/7. Like Kanye is like a musical genius, in terms of he's certified a musical genius, and he is always involved in depth with the musical process, is always involved in depth with his fashion and everything. It's like he's not there for his kids like 100% every single freaking time. Like his kids, like he's in and he. No, let me not say he's in and out with his kids. That would be an insult to whatever situation they got going on there. But basically, it's like, who is he to shame them when even he can't be there for them as he'd want to? And even if you're still with the mother, he wouldn't still be there as much as would be preferable. It's the same with Kim Kardashian. I think she's a billionaire now. It's like, she can't be with them 100% when you're a billionaire and you're running this company and you're doing these reality shows and you're doing all these deals and you're doing, no, let me not go there, I was about to say, and you're doing another porno. But like, she can't, but she has nannies to help her, and that's why she looks less frustrated, because you have to deal with the society's pressure, especially when you're that successful. And then you have to deal with kids who really they don't know what the fuck they're doing yet. They don't know how to just freaking stop. And I think that's the difference between parents who have enough money to compensate for all of those things, even though the negatives is you might not be as involved with your children as you can be, and sometimes you might not be as connected with your children as you can be. I think that's the difference between them and parents who they might be more connected with their kids, but they sort of have to go through the trials and tribulations of rearing your child. It is what it is. Thank you for joining me today. This has been wonderful. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications, and you guys have a wonderful day.
Flex my jewels, flex my jewels. Taliban on my moves, 100 band on my rope. Couple bands on my suit, couple birds on my roof. Damn it, I ball like Zeus, ball like Pro.